car is phenomenal stuff. Oh no, I wasn't supposed to be in a car today for this session, so passing drill reverse grid, right?
Yep.
Okay. They mentioned it in the morning. I'm glad you said something just now. So we're presumably the fast car.
Somewhat. I don't think we're the fastest.
No, but in the fast group, since we're at the end here. Okay. So all right, go ahead, talk me through what you're looking at and all of that.
Okay, try to find the undulating here. And now we're going to track out the yellow.
So we're double yellow, so we move right on. But keep on with the visual cues while we're at at this tracking out. A lot of people end up exiting middle over that crest. Are you?
I'm probably pretty close to middle.
Okay.
Where should I be?
All the way to the yellows. But don't do it. What I have been telling people is don't do it necessarily with speed. Let's just set it up so that you're running that line and see if you like how your car feels and everything, and then we'll start doing the speed.
Okay, so when you say yellows, are you talking about the ones on the far left?
Yes.
So I should be all the way over there by about the time I'm pressing the middle.
No. Oh gosh, no. Sorry. Once you're over the crest and you're exiting the turn, we'll go through it at speed. Don't think too much about it now, but we'll come back to that later. Okay? Yeah. I don't want to confuse you. I want you to show me what you like, and then I'll start talking. survive 450 braking feet here on the back stretch. It's the same concept. You just sort of work at it a shave at a time. But you are flying. I mean, you are flying in 13 out of Thunder Valley. Well, so turn 1 and that turn 13 are basically the same. They're about the same degree of turn. They're about the same degree of speed. And you set them up the same. So if you can try and take that mental note with you into turn 1, I think you'll pick up a lot. Your line is really good on turn 1. It's just the braking zone.
I know the car can handle more through there.
One thing that I did when I was learning turn 1 as well is I would take a glance at the RPMs where I was, like going under the bridge, and I would just try and move them up by 500 RPM and get a feel for what that was like, because 500 RPM is negligible if you think about it, right? It's a little easier to glance at your RPM than it is to change your brake. I don't know. You could try it. I think.
Yeah, I definitely see what you're saying.
I think you have a lot of really good talent in car control. So once you get the confidence, you push a little more. How long you had the car?
Since May 2017.
How many events have you done in it?
Four.
Okay, so you're still, I mean, all things considered, pretty new to the car. Have you driven track days and stuff before?
No.
Okay, so you got a lot of newness going on with this package. So
Definitely.
the fact that you're on the line that you're on already, fabulous, man. I wouldn't sweat it too much. But because you have 13 down so well, I'm surprised that you're leaving so much on the table in 1.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's just trusting that it's the same. It's one. It's gonna sound weird, but it's one thing to know if it's the same. It's another thing to trust it's the same.
Yeah, agreed. Actually, it's funny because turn 1 has so much more run out and less things to go wrong if you get it wrong than turn 13.
Oh, yeah. I never thought about that. Where should I?
You can just go to the tent here. We'll talk through a little bit of stuff. Okay, so we'll just walk through the map, kind of similar how we did as we were coming off. Oops. I like to write my notes on the map so that you can maybe look at it and have a visual cue. But if you want, I can put them all in the written section as well. It's up to you.
Yeah, map's fine.
So here, a little bit too much brake for 1. Just, it's going to be time and comfort in car, but I assure you got too much here. We did it at 450. I think 450 is probably right for the car, but if you want to back it off and work up to it, definitely. So I'm going to say 450 is your target.
Okay.
Oh, you're fantastic through the chicane or what they call a bus stop. You're doing it just right. You're doing a little bit of brake touch up here, keeping it tidy, and then you're letting the momentum of the turn, like because the steering input of the turn is slowing you down, you're letting it slow you down and set this up. I have no notes here. You're doing really well. Your exit.
That's one thing I worked on with James.
Okay.
When I was here in May, the second day. So that's what we really worked on that one.
You were a little wide on some of your exits. I'll give you a little tip. So I'm just going to sort of superimpose this turn. There is like patchwork here on the inside, and you want your 2 left tires on the patchwork on your exit. Sometimes the patchwork was coming under the car, meaning you're not super far offline, but what I do is I come up here and start the turn in. Instead of looking here, I'm actually looking for the patchwork on the back side of the turn. So I come up over that right-hander, and I'm not over here, I'm way over here, and I turn the car at that patchwork.
Okay.
you'll see it on the next lap. I wouldn't sweat this a whole lot. You're very tidy. So yeah, I think it's a practice makes perfect thing.
Yeah, it was definitely not tidy yesterday. But I also wonder how much of that is, I mean, the entrance to that turn is so much different.
Yes.
So.
Well, and it's a lot slower, gives everyone time to think about it because of the bus stop. Right. I think 450 is your target, but work up to it, get that downshift in there. You're really nice through here. I can tell you had Nolan in the car because that's the same line that we run. I race a Miata with Nolan as well. You're good here. Did he tell you to go early here to smooth this out?
Yeah.
I'm going to just write that down as well.
Yeah, it was like, I was pretty much late apexing that to the point where I would be parallel to the right coming off.
Yeah, that's too much. You have it pretty smooth through here now.
Okay.
One thing here, your exit is really nice here. You're coming out right to the yellow, which is good. But you're still doing a lot of rotation over the hump. Right now, because speeds are slower, it's not a big deal. But if, let's say you were in a race situation and you were to use the same equivalent power but in a race setting, so instead of 5,000 applying it at 6,000 RPM, it might wiggle your rear end out. So what I tell people is turn in a little earlier here, just a little. I mean, just a little. I'm gonna write just a little.
So is the goal to basically be straight once you get to the top of the hill?
Yes, straight, so as the car unsettles all its weight and momentum and has to now change and go downhill, you're in a straight line.
So you're not also fighting, trying to stop it from going left.
Right. Now that means that you end up pointing it to the outside as you're going straight over it. So
you're not parallel over it.
Yeah. Don't do what you were setting up down here where you're slowing way down and making the right. Still take it early. Try and get it to where you have no steering input over the hump. You'll feel the car unsettle and then add the steering input back in.
So you're not saying to finish the turn before the hump. It's
right. Just straightening it out over the hump. And taking it a little earlier will naturally help you do that. Okay. And again, do that as you, same speeds and just feel what the difference is. And then as you get comfortable with it, then you start to add more speed.
Yeah, part of the issue with that one, since you just can't see, it's like...
That's another, experience will help you there, yeah.
It's like, but I understand the track's there, but I can't see it.
So, here is my name. Should you need it for anything, you can find me. I'm in 125, red Miata, similar to Nolan. He's 127, I'm 125. Any other questions, thoughts, comments?
I don't think so. I think overall stuff's soaking in and it's definitely clicking.
Yeah, good. I mean, your line is, I don't want to say it too loud, but you probably have the best HBD2 line I have seen. Okay. Now we're just working on the small corrections like this. I mean, I can't stress to you how small of a correction this is just a little bit earlier. This is another, tiny correction. You're talking like this is going to give you 0.3 a second. This is going to give you half a second. You're not, you're really smooth. This is a big correction. Yeah. That's probably worth a second or two on your lap times.
Okay.
Just because of the speed you're shaving off here makes you so much slower by the time you get down there.
Which would be even worse on the other config. Right?
It will be, yeah.
That makes sense.
Put you in a block here. That whole section is banging good. Okay, man.
Sounds good.
Nice riding with you. I actually didn't even catch your name, so I just sort of hopped in. Justin what?
Lewinsky.
Lewinsky?
Lewinsky.
All right, man. It was nice to meet you, Chris Armbruster. I'll see you around.
Thank you. Now, is there a evaluation sheet? John was saying something about their...
I think they email them out. You may be able to get one at NASA Central if you want to do it like an instructor evaluation.
No, it was an evaluation of your written evaluation.
Oh yeah, that would be here.
Okay.
So if you want, I can transpose everything back here and add some turn numbers.
Okay.
Or leave it here. It's up to you. I'm at your
that's
service.
fine. I just want to make sure that I have everything that I need. I guess, do I need to give it to him?
No. This is for your record. So next time you're looking at the track, do you have a passport?
I do. It's back in my parking space, though.
Okay. If you want to bring the passport up to the instructor tent on your next session, I can put a few notes in there too, so you have them there.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
Happy to do it.